Imagine a village perched high atop a cliff, where every morning begins with the soft rustling of leaves, and your home is nestled within the branches of towering trees. Or picture a house, seemingly clinging to the edge of a rock, as if defying gravity itself. Then there's the UFO-inspired home, perfectly balanced on a hill, looking like it could take off at any moment. These incredible structures will make you question, who would dare to live in such daring, gravity-defying homes? Sure, your own home might be comfortable and practical, but these architectural masterpieces take things to a whole new level. Today, we're diving into the world of the most jaw-dropping, risky homes on Earth, places where design pushes the boundaries of what's possible and where the view is like no other. Modern skyscrapers may soar into the sky, but the Hanging Temple in Shaanxi Province, China, has been defying gravity for over 1,500 years. This awe-inspiring monastery is an ancient engineering marvel, seemingly clinging to the sheer face of a cliff, with wooden beams inserted into rock-carved holes. Built in the 5th century by a monk named Li Ran, the temple perfectly blends architectural brilliance with deep spiritual significance. With 40 interconnected rooms, it's a labyrinth of passageways, balconies, and chambers, each adorned with intricate sculptures made from stone, terracotta, copper, and iron. These artworks pay homage to China's 3 major religions, Buddhism, Confucianism, and Taoism, making the Hanging Temple a rare and stunning example of religious harmony. But the location of the temple isn't just for dramatic effect, it's a practical choice. Sitting high above the ground, it was naturally protected from floods and invaders. Despite the centuries, the temple has stood strong, thanks to meticulous restoration and the solid foundation provided by the cliff itself. Standing beneath this gravity-defying structure, you can't help but be amazed by the incredible ingenuity and determination of those who built it. Today, the Hanging Temple draws thousands of visitors each year, all eager to witness its beauty and marvel at the sheer audacity of its design. It's a living testament to human creativity and resilience. Puerta de Europa, Spain's Leaning Towers. In the heart of Madrid, Spain, stand 2 skyscrapers that challenge gravity and redefine architectural norms, the Puerta de Europa Towers, also known as the Gate of Europe. These twin structures soar to a height of 114 meters, but what truly sets them apart is their striking 15-degree incline, making them the world's first leaning skyscrapers. Designed by the renowned American architects Philip Johnson and John Burgee, these daring towers were completed in 1996. Their construction presented formidable engineering challenges, as their dramatic tilt required groundbreaking solutions to ensure safety and stability. Special structural reinforcements and carefully calibrated counterbalances were integrated into their design to withstand gravity's pull and environmental factors like wind. The result? 2 gleaming towers that dominate Madrid's skyline, symbolizing innovation and bold design. Beyond their architectural prowess, the Puerta de Europa towers have carved a niche in popular culture, even making appearances in films like The Day of the Beast. They are more than just skyscrapers, they're an embodiment of creativity and human ingenuity. Whether you're awestruck by their sleek, modern elegance or marvel at the technical genius behind their construction, the Puerta de Europa towers are impossible to overlook. Their leaning silhouette inspires both admiration and a touch of exhilaration, especially for those who might find heights a little unsettling. These architectural wonders remain a testament to pushing boundaries and daring to reimagine the possibilities of design. Imagine living at the pinnacle of a mountain so remote, even drone deliveries would have a hard time reaching you. This is the reality of the Fanjing Shan mountain temples in China, perched atop the towering Golden Peak, also known as the Red Cloud's Golden Summit. These ancient temples are not just architectural masterpieces, they're deeply spiritual landmarks that have stood for centuries. Built during the Tang dynasty in the 7th century, the 2 temples here are known as the Temple of the Buddha and the Mra Temple. The Temple of the Buddha represents enlightenment, while the Mra Temple symbolizes the future. Together, they embody the rich traditions of Chinese Buddhism and continue to attract both pilgrims and daring adventurers. But getting there is no small feat. The temples are connected by a narrow stone bridge that spans the Gold Sword Gorge, a dizzying chasm that would make even the bravest traveler hesitate. Visitors have to climb over 330 feet of steep stone steps carved directly into the rugged mountain. The ascent is challenging, but the reward is breathtaking. The panoramic views from the summit are absolutely magical. Clouds often swirl around the peaks, creating a dreamlike atmosphere that feels almost otherworldly. It's no surprise that these temples are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, admired not only for their cultural significance but for their ability to inspire awe in anyone who visits. The Meteora rock formations in Thessaly, Greece, look like something straight out of a fantasy novel, towering natural pillars crowned with ancient monasteries that seem to defy both gravity and reason. In the 13th and 14th centuries, monks seeking solitude and protection from invaders built 24 monasteries atop these imposing rocks. Today, only 6 remain, standing as powerful symbols of faith and resilience. Access to these monasteries was once limited to ladders and rope nets, making them nearly impossible for outsiders to reach. In times of danger, the monks could simply retract the ladders, ensuring their safety in their sky-high sanctuaries. One of the most notable monasteries, the Great Meteoron, was built between 1356 and 1372. Its remote location offered refuge from political chaos and provided a peaceful environment for spiritual contemplation. However, these monasteries weren't always completely off-limits. In the 1920s, steps were carved into the rocks, allowing visitors to experience these incredible sights. Today, the Meteora Monasteries are a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a major destination for tourists and pilgrims alike. Whether you're gazing up at these towering marvels from below or walking through their ancient halls, it's impossible not to be moved by their history and beauty. The fusion of natural wonder and human ingenuity makes for an unforgettable experience, leaving every visitor in awe. Lowenstein Castle in Bodenwerder, Germany, looks like it was pulled straight from a fairy tale. Perched on the edge of a rocky cliff, the castle overlooks the quaint village of Hohenzollern far below. Despite evoking a sense of medieval grandeur, Lowenstein Castle was actually built in 1842 as a hunting lodge. Its design, however, is inspired by the romanticized medieval style of the time, adding to its timeless appeal. The site where the castle stands is rich in history. It was once home to an older fortress dating back to the 1100s. One of the most remarkable stories tied to this castle occurred during World War II. A tank shell struck its main tower but, miraculously, failed to detonate, sparing the castle and preserving its architectural integrity. Today, visitors can explore the castle's fascinating history and stunning interiors from April to October, with weekend tours available during the off-season. Whether you're walking through the halls or taking in the breathtaking views, Lowenstein Castle's dramatic cliffside location and rich past make it an unforgettable destination. Rising high above the Katsura Valley in western Georgia, the Katskhi Pillar stands as a remarkable 130-meter limestone monolith. At the peak of this towering formation is a small but extraordinary church, often called its Pillar of Life. The church, dating back to the 9th or 10th century, offers a glimpse into the enduring spirit of devotion. With a modest crypt, wine cellar, and living quarters, it once served as a secluded retreat for monks seeking spiritual solace. Though its origins are ancient, the Katskhi Pillar remained relatively unexplored until the 1940s. It wasn't until 1999 that researchers began uncovering the secrets of this extraordinary site. The pillar's remote location has preserved its mystique, making it a symbol of unwavering faith and resilience. Reaching the summit is no easy task. The climb is grueling, but the reward is unlike any other. The panoramic view of the valley below and the profound sense of standing atop such a sacred site make it an awe-inspiring journey. The Katskhi Pillar continues to inspire visitors, standing as a monument to human determination and spiritual perseverance. In the densely populated Netherlands, space is a precious commodity, and nowhere is this challenge more evident than in the Woko Apartments in Amsterdam. Architects faced the daunting task of fitting 100 residential units into a single building while ensuring that sunlight could still reach nearby homes. The solution? A stunning, innovative design that redefines modern architecture. What makes the Woko Apartments truly special is how they seem to defy the usual constraints of space. 13 of the apartments are cantilevered off the north side of the building, giving the illusion that they're suspended in midair. Each of these hanging units has its own distinctive flair, balconies that vary in size and shape, along with unique materials and window designs that give each apartment a character of its own. This clever approach didn't just solve the issue of space, it also added an artistic, almost whimsical element to the design. Despite the high-density layout, the Woko Apartments have been celebrated as a true masterpiece of modern architecture. It's a prime example of how functionality can coexist with creativity, proving that even the most practical solutions can be works of art. The building has become an architectural landmark, inspiring us to rethink the way we approach design in urban spaces. The Tiger's Nest Monastery, or Paro Taksang, is one of Bhutan's most iconic landmarks, perched dramatically on the edge of a cliff in the upper Paro Valley. This stunning site, sitting 3,200 meters above sea level, seems to defy gravity, drawing visitors into its mystical embrace and leaving them in awe of its natural beauty and spiritual significance. Reaching this extraordinary monastery is no easy feat. The journey begins with a drive along winding, switchback roads that lead to a base camp, setting the stage for the real challenge ahead. From there, hikers face a steep, uphill trek that tests even the most seasoned adventurers. The trail winds through dense pine and rhododendron forests, with every step taking you closer to an experience unlike any other. As the altitude increases, the air thins, oxygen levels drop to 80% at the base and just 70% at the monastery itself, making altitude sickness a real concern for those not properly acclimatized. But the allure of the Tiger's Nest is undeniable. Every year, spiritual seekers and adventure enthusiasts of all ages, some in their 50s to 70s, embark on this challenging journey at their own pace. The reward for reaching the top is beyond words. From the summit, the panoramic views of the Paro Valley are breathtaking, while the spiritual ambience of the monastery fills the heart with peace and awe. The Tiger's Nest Monastery is more than just a destination. It's a journey of endurance, reflection, and wonder, leaving visitors with memories that last a lifetime. Atop a steep cliff in Sichuan Province, China, lies Adel Village, a place where resilience and extraordinary circumstances intersect. Home to around 80 families, this village sits 1,400 meters above sea level, with a sheer drop of 800 meters below. For generations, the villagers have lived in isolation, relying on a series of 17 rattan ladders to connect them to the outside world. These ladders, crafted from woven vines and bamboo, were their lifeline for accessing essential resources and education. However, this daily commute came at a high cost. At least 8 villagers tragically lost their lives navigating the ladders, while many others sustained injuries. The treacherous conditions of Adel Village gained national attention in 2016 when journalist Chinjit published a report titled "A Village on a Cliff." The report highlighted the struggles of the villagers and sparked a wave of support. Soon after, the government stepped in, replacing the rattan ladders with steel ones, complete with safety railings, significantly reducing the risks. By 2020, life in Adel Village had transformed. Modern housing estates, equipped with electricity, running water, and proper kitchens, were built closer to the town center. While about 30 families chose to stay in their ancestral homes, the majority embraced the conveniences of modern life, leaving behind their cliffside existence. Today, Adel Village stands as a powerful testament to human perseverance, highlighting the delicate balance between preserving tradition and embracing progress. Its history and transformation continue to inspire those who hear its story. In the dense jungles of Papua, Indonesia, the Korowai tribe has perfected an extraordinary way of life high above the forest floor, living in towering tree houses that rise up to 35 meters. These structures aren't just homes. They are powerful symbols of ingenuity and survival. The Korowai tribe, whose existence remained unknown to the outside world until 1974, lives as hunter-gatherers, deeply connected to the land. Their elevated homes protect them from jungle predators, disease-carrying mosquitoes, and even what they believe to be malevolent spirits. Building these homes is nothing short of remarkable. A single banyan tree is carefully chosen for its strength, and its top is cut off to serve as the central support. Floors are crafted from branches, while walls and roofs are constructed with sago palm leaves, wooden poles, and living trees for added stability. The process is a communal effort, often involving the entire village. The result is a flexible yet durable structure that withstands the challenges of the jungle environment. Each treehouse reflects the Korowai people's resourcefulness and close-knit culture. While the tribe continues to uphold many of their traditional ways, some members have begun working with tour operators. This collaboration offers visitors a rare opportunity to experience their unique lifestyle, while also bringing economic benefits to the community. High above the jungle floor, the Korowai's tree houses stand as a testament to human adaptability and the deep bond between the tribe and the natural world around them. These homes are more than just shelters. They are a living connection to centuries of tradition and survival. Nestled in the lush woods of southwestern Pennsylvania, Fallingwater House is far more than just a home. It's a masterpiece of architectural innovation. Designed by the legendary Frank Lloyd Wright in the late 1930s, this stunning house was commissioned by Edgar and Lillian Kaufman, a prominent Pittsburgh couple, as a serene weekend retreat away from the city's hustle. But Wright had a vision that went beyond a peaceful escape. He wanted the Kaufman family to experience nature in a deeply immersive way. Instead of simply positioning the house with a view of the nearby Bear Run waterfall, Wright boldly chose to place it directly over the cascading water. This seamless integration of architecture and nature was designed to make the family feel constantly connected to the sights and sounds of the falls. Building this architectural marvel wasn't without its challenges. Wright's daring design featured cantilevered sections of the house that extended over the waterfall, defying traditional support methods. Many experts at the time were skeptical, but Wright's unwavering vision led to its completion in 1937. Today, Fallingwater attracts over 150,000 visitors each year, who are drawn to its breathtaking beauty and innovative construction. In 2019, its cultural and historical significance was officially recognized when it was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site. More than just a home, Fallingwater is a testament to bold architectural vision and the harmonious relationship between man and nature. In a world where apartment buildings often blend into a sea of monotonous designs, Habitat 67 emerges as a bold statement of creativity and innovation. Conceived by visionary architect Moshe Safdie as part of his master's thesis at McGill University, this extraordinary housing complex redefined urban living. Built for the 1967 World Expo in Montreal, Canada, Habitat 67 stands as a celebrated icon of modernist architecture. The structure consists of 354 prefabricated concrete cubes, each measuring around 600 square feet and weighing an astonishing 90 tons. But these aren't your typical building blocks. Far from it. The cubes are ingeniously arranged in a stepped, interlocking formation that creates a striking, pyramid-like structure reaching 12 stories high. This unique layout grants every unit its own private terrace, a rare and coveted feature in urban housing. Originally, Safdie envisioned 1,000 units to make this groundbreaking design accessible to more people. However, budget constraints limited the project to just 158 apartments. Despite this, each unit was meticulously crafted to include modern conveniences like prefabricated kitchens and bathrooms, forward-thinking concepts for the 1960s. While Habitat 67's innovative design wowed the world, it wasn't without its challenges. Maintenance proved costly, and the initial rental model struggled to remain viable. However, when the units were sold as private residences, they quickly became highly desirable. Today, owning one of these architectural gems comes with a steep price tag, often exceeding $1 million. Decades later, Habitat 67 remains a powerful symbol of creativity, resilience, and a bold reimagining of urban living. Its timeless design continues to inspire architects and captivate the imagination of people around the globe. Takasuji-an, the tea house in the sky. Perched delicately atop two sturdy chestnut trees in Nagano Prefecture, Japan, Takasuji-an lives up to its name, which translates to a tea house built too high. Designed by architect Terunobu Fujimori as a personal sanctuary, this whimsical retreat marries simplicity with daring innovation, offering a unique escape from the modern world. Reaching Takasuji-an is an adventure in itself. Visitors must ascend 2 wooden ladders, pausing at a midway platform to remove their shoes, a ritual that transforms the climb into a symbolic journey. The ascent adds a thrill to the experience, heightening anticipation for what lies at the top. Inside, the tea house is a marvel of minimalist design. Plaster walls, bamboo mats, and warm tones create an intimate and calming ambience. The space, accommodating just 4.5 tatami mats, feels both cozy and functional, inviting guests to unwind in a serene setting. The elevated design isn't merely for aesthetics. Suspended high above the ground, the tea house offers breathtaking views of the surrounding town where Fujimori spent his childhood. This lofty perch not only provides an escape from the distractions of daily life but also elevates the experience to one of pure tranquility. Takasuji-an is more than just a place to enjoy tea, it's a celebration of simplicity and the art of disconnecting. Here, visitors are encouraged to pause, reflect, and embrace a moment of serenity in a setting that feels like something out of a dream. Middle Sedge Island, a dream property turned ruin. Once a crown jewel of Barnegat Bay in New Jersey, Middle Sedge Island was the epitome of luxury and exclusivity. In 2015, this private paradise was listed for $6.5 million, boasting a magnificent 6,000 square foot estate, a guest house, and 14 acres of serene, untouched land. Connected to the mainland with modern utilities like water, gas, and electricity, it offered the perfect retreat from the chaos of daily life, surrounded by breathtaking natural beauty. But nature had other plans. In 2012, Hurricane Sandy unleashed its fury on the region, leaving the estate in tatters. The once grand home suffered extensive damage, its foundations compromised and its elegant design scarred by the storm. By 2022, Middle Sedge Island had transformed from a dream property into a haunting shadow of its former glory. The luxurious home now stood abandoned, its shattered windows revealing interiors exposed to the elements. Birds had taken over the empty spaces, and the once inviting pool had turned into a murky, stagnant remnant of what it used to be. A property once appraised at millions was now valued at less than $900,000, a stark reminder of how quickly fortunes can change when nature reclaims what was hers. Middle Sedge Island's tale is both mesmerizing and sobering, a vivid reminder of the fragile balance between human ambition and the unstoppable forces of nature. What was once a symbol of grandeur now stands as a testament to the impermanence of even the most lavish dreams. The Sutyagin House, a wooden marvel gone awry. In the city of Arkhangelsk, Russia, there once stood a house that seemed plucked from a fantastical fairy tale or the backdrop of a magical film. Known as the Sutyagin House, this extraordinary 13-story wooden tower reached an astonishing height of 144 feet, earning its place as one of the tallest wooden houses ever constructed. Its whimsical, almost otherworldly design captivated imaginations, but the story behind it reveals a tale of ambition, creativity, and heartbreak. The house was the brainchild of Nikolai Sutyagin, a local entrepreneur who began construction in 1992. Initially, his vision was modest, a simple 2-story home. However, after witnessing the intricate wooden architecture of Japan and Norway, Sutyagin's imagination took flight. Inspired and determined, he transformed his modest plans into an architectural marvel, adding floor after floor to create a wooden tower that defied convention. But what started as a dream turned into a cautionary tale. Sutyagin's ambitious project drew sharp criticism from local authorities and financial woes soon followed. His situation worsened when he served time in prison, a period during which business rivals capitalized on his absence, leaving him penniless. Today, Sutyagin resides in just 4 sparsely heated rooms at the base of his once grand creation, while the towering structure above him deteriorates. What was intended to be a testament to his imagination and craftsmanship now stands as a haunting symbol of decay and unfulfilled ambition. The Sutyagin House, with its soaring aspirations and tragic fate, serves as a poignant reminder of the thin line between vision and excess, How dreams, no matter how grand, can crumble when ambition surpasses resources.